Yo, how would you doing, YouTube? It's your Ace Race here with another My League video. It's our second part in this fantasy My League video. And here we have a blockbuster trade for Stephen Curry, Jeff Hornacek for J.R. Smith and Russell Westbrook. And they give me a first round pick. The reason I'm doing this trade is because, first of all, in the draft, the fantasy draft, I actually wanted Russell Westbrook. But by the time I got my second pick, Stephen Curry got picked already. And the reason I'm trading J.R. Smith is because of his inconsistency, and Jeff Hornacek is going to be my first historic player that I'm going to have. I'm pretty sure my first historic player. I don't have anybody else that's historic. And as you guys can see, Hakeem, you know, he's a monster in this game, and I don't know why he's not a 99, but here we go for our first points in my league. We throw an oop to Andre Iguodala, but I do want to ask you guys, did you guys like the trade? I'm happy for the trade because I get great shooters, not just one shooter, two shooters, and that's Jeff Hornacek and Stephen Curry. I'm hyped for Stephen Curry, but look at Hakeem, man. He's just like a nice player. Sadly, I wish I had the first pick because I might have picked, you know, Hakeem as my first pick just because of the post moves I could have implemented on this team. But I do have Melo for the post game, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. But look at Scottie Pippen shooting in my face. Yeah, I know he can't shoot threes, but he just shot the mid-ranger in my face, which, you know, was a problem. You know, Scottie Pippen did pretty good in this game. I have Stephen Curry with the ball. Andre Iguodala in the first quarter was killing it with that three-pointer in their face. We have a 2-point lead against these Bulls. Actually, the ratings for the Bulls, you know, when they did the fantasy, when I was doing the fantasy, they're actually, I think, second or third overall rated in this My League series that I have, which is crazy. I throw an oop again to Andre Iguodala, and he makes it crazy. Andre Iguodala was on fire in this first quarter. You guys can see another, you know, side of this view. Look at Andre Iguodala. I'm hyped to play with him and throw oops to him in future videos. But yeah, you know, I still haven't scored with Melo. I haven't really gave the ball to Melo yet. And we get a turnover here, almost. I mean, we almost got a turnover. I have the ball with Iguodala, pull for a jumper, and we make it. Iguodala is on fire. I think he has 9 out of the 12 points right now. He's about to have more points than the Chicago Bulls, which is amazing. That's what I'm hoping to see. Not a lot, not consistently, because, you know, I want to see those numbers from Stephen Curry and Carmelo Anthony. Here we are with Jeff Hornacek. We actually get our first point with him, which is, you know, good to see because many more points will come with him. He isn't starting because I am putting Melo at the 4. And look at Earl Monroe getting here with the foul. Almost an and one over there. There's 3.6 seconds remaining. And I have this ball with Steve Nash and pull it up for 3, and we make it with 0.2 seconds remaining. It's a tied ball game going to the second quarter. You know, I'm surprised we're actually in this, mainly because of the fact that we're actually dead last overall rated. And, you know, I pull up a 3 with Stephen Curry in the fast break, which will happen a lot more. But we're actually ranked 30th in the league with 29th in offense or defense, I think, and 30th in offense or defense, and just ranked 30th in the league, which I don't know why. The Bulls that we're playing against right now, they're actually second or third, which I can see why, because they do have Hakeem Olajuwon, who's a great all-around player. He can block it, he can post up. Sure, he can't shoot threes, but he does have a decent mid-ranger. So that's why they're pretty much, you know, in the top 3 in the league. So hopefully I don't see these guys in the playoffs. I don't know how Melo missed that shot. DeAndre Jordan is there for my garbage points or garbage rebound points. But hopefully I don't verse these guys because Hakeem is a monster. And there we go for Melo's first points as a Knick. As a Knick for this My League series. And I'm hyped to play with Melo as well. But I don't know if I want to verse this team. I do think I should just double team Hakeem. I guess that's the only solution because, you know, every time he goes into the post, it's automatic. It's automatic buckets, which is frustrating because whenever you have somebody who can go into the post in this game, or reversing the CPU who, you know, can go in the post a lot, like Hakeem or a Bill Russell. Look at him. He's a monster. You know, I don't know what to do. He gives me some nasty moves, but he still makes it. It's a tied game. Scottie Pippen's pretty much their LeBron, you know, coming down the court with the ball. And, you know, JJ Redick over, he has 2 people in his face, but he makes it over 2 people while fading. I'm like, are you serious, JJ Redick? And I'm like, alright, you know, let me try to get a full court shot with Stephen Curry. Will we make it? Nah, we don't. We hit the front rim. If that went in, I would have gotten hyped. You know, could have got a buzzer beater. Look at Hakeem. He also can pass as well. He gets an assist as well. You know, looking at this team, I'm pretty hyped. Look at Melo dunking it, which I hopefully will see in this upcoming NBA season. And hopefully I'll see the Knicks actually make the playoffs this season. But actually looking at this team, I think it's a really solid team. You know, Stephen Curry at the 1, Joe Johnson at the 2, Andre Iguodala at the 3, Carmelo at the 4, and DeAndre Jordan at the 5. You know, look at this. I tried to throw a self-oop. Not a self-oop. I tried to throw an Iggy, but it turned out to be a self-oop. And then it turns out that, you know, Scottie Pippen comes at that other side and shoots a mid-ranger in our face. Pretty, you know, hard shot in my opinion. We go behind the back with what's his name? Joe Johnson. Oh my god. I keep getting confused like Josh Smith. But Joe Johnson with a nice behind the back. We get a nice little layup there with Joe Johnson. But this team is looking nice. Sure, we can get a better, you know, center. Because we are going to be versing a lot of centers. You know, Hakeem gets blocked by the rim, but that won't happen a lot. We're going to verse a lot of centers and power forwards that are historic. And there's a lot of centers that are good. Like Hakeem we're versing right now. You know, DeAndre Jordan's having a huge problem with guarding Hakeem. Because I think Hakeem goes for like 20. And we come with a 3 with, you know, Stephen Curry. But, you know, we're going to be versing against people like Shaquille O'Neal, which I don't know if DeAndre Jordan can keep up with, you know, a person like a Shaquille O'Neal or a Bill Russell. You know, Dikembe Mutombo, David Robinson, Patrick Ewing. You know, it's going to be hard, you know, playing against these centers. And I'm not sure if DeAndre Jordan has the best defense as a center. I know he can block some shots, but will he be able to block some shots against these legends? That's the huge question. Because there's, you know, quite a few centers that are over 90. Will Chamberlain as well. Hopefully Will Chamberlain never goes for 100 point on us. We force the Bulls to a timeout. Ray Allen makes a nice layup because we were actually down 8 before he made that bucket. And now we're down by 6. But yeah, I'm really hoping throughout the season I can probably get another trade. Maybe not as big as the Russell Westbrook trade. But, you know, look at DeAndre Jordan. I guess he stopped something like that. But, you know, any center can do that. And we get a layup with Steve Nash, but he misses. I'm like, are you serious, Steve Nash? And Anderson Varejao misses a easy layup. I'm like, are you serious, guys? That kind of got me mad because, you know, we could have got this game, you know, to 2 points or something. And because this Bulls team has a great defense. We get a steal, you know, trying to get this deficit to 2. But, you know, we try to give it to Melo, but they get another steal, which, you know, hurts a lot because it's hard to get a bucket on this team. You know, I'm getting worried because I'm not sure who can, other than Stephen Curry, who can be our scorer. Other than Stephen Curry and Carmelo, I was really worried whenever I got the ball with Iggy and Joe Johnson in this second half because, you know, it's a really close game. And we get this rebound, which should have been an defensive interference, I think, yeah. Because look at this, I could have passed to Stephen Curry, but I was so worried that it would have got intercepted. You know, I want clear passes and clear, you know, points. And I don't know why in the world DeAndre Jordan's at the 3-point line. I give it a, you know, Andre Iguodala. I was worried. He gets in the step back animation. I give it to Joe Johnson. He gets in the step back animation. I didn't know if the shot was gonna go in, but it goes in. Thankfully, it goes in because I had no faith on that shot going in because I don't love Joe Johnson jump shot, but I think, you know, it's just as bad as Eric Gordon jump shot. But it's a, you know, work in progress. Working with Joe Johnson's jump shot. Hakeem's in the post. I said automatic double team. Automatic double team. But he gives the ball away. Scottie Pippen has the ball. And he does a spin move, but we have great contest. So he misses it. DeAndre Jordan got the rebound. Joe Johnson's on the fast break. I decided not to go because I felt like Joe Johnson was not going to finish. I see a mismatch. Melo versus Hakeem. But then Scottie Pippen was guarding Carmelo. which is a problem because Scottie Pippen's one of the best two-way players in NBA history, one of the top 50 players in NBA history. But we do miss, but DeAndre Jordan got the rebound, passes it to Carmelo, and he makes the mid-ranger, which was crucial, which I'm hoping Melo will make a lot of those shots. But this got me mad. You know, Hakeem came from the three-point line and just got it over Stephen Curry. I got mad. You know, I have to get in this game and make this a three-point lead, and we make the three-pointer with Stephen Curry. There's not that much time in the game. There's like 50 seconds in the game. I was getting worried. I was like, you know what? We're down by 3. You know, I don't want to lose this first game as a Knick. Hakeem has the ball. I'm like worried. You know, let's double team as quickly as possible. He shoots it over 2 people, but he misses. I knew he was going to miss. That was a crazy shot he took. You know, I'm having trouble, you know, getting the ball through half court. I see Stephen Curry wide open, and he makes it. It's a tied ball game. I'm hyped. That's the reason why I traded Russell Westbrook for Stephen Curry. That's the reason, because I knew I'd get shots like that with Stephen Curry. Earl Monroe has the basket right now. You know, he's spending, you know, clock, because I guess they're trying to get the last possession in the ball game. And this is pretty much an ISO for Hakeem, but as soon as he got it, Hakeem shot it, and I don't know where Andre Iguodala went. As soon as I got him, and once Hakeem, you know, went into that fading animation, Andre Iguodala just went nowhere for some reason. Stephen Curry has the ball. It's crucial possession. I see, you know, Stephen Curry has enough space, and we get a perfect release, and perfect releases always goes in this game. And we are in the final possession for the Chicago Bulls. We only have 4 seconds. We block him. Earl Monroe gets the ball, and he puts up the shot, and he makes it. I'm like, are you serious? My heart was pounding. I'm so mad. Are you serious, guys? After that crazy block, you know, he still makes it. We don't have enough time to even shoot the ball with 0.2 seconds. That was a frustrating fourth quarter, and I was like heartbroken because my heart was pounding. And I was so scared because, you know, we were down by 6 with like 50 seconds left. And, you know, Earl Monroe gets a crazy shot over Stephen Curry, which got me so mad because, you know, with our first game, you know, I wanted to start off with a strong game over one of the, you know, strongest teams in the NBA so far, and that's Chicago Bulls. So that's pretty much the video, guys. That was a really intense fourth quarter. I do want to ask you guys to leave a like if you guys enjoyed. You know, subscribe for future NBA 2K15 My League videos. As for now, I also forgot to tell you guys, I do want to ask you guys to also follow me on Vine, Twitter, and Instagram. Links are in the description. And now, as for now, Captain out, guys. Peace.